Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Izzati binti Muhammad Surji Afandi, number matric 265453. So today our group will present about on how long UM students spends their time at Sultanah Bahiyah Library. So first I will introduce about our project. Library is a place for people to read, collect data from another researcher and service that provided by the librarians and much more. The aim for the study are to know how long UM students spend their time at Sultanah Bahiyah Library, UM. In this study, this survey aims to gain an understanding on how much UM students love to spend their time at library. This survey included gender, age, schools, semester. In addition, we will also conduct this survey to find out on how many hours they spend at Sultanah Bahiyah Library per monthly and how many times they spend at Sultanah Bahiyah Library per monthly. This survey was conducted on 17 and 30 November 2020 and was attended by 100 respondents.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning to all my classes and my lecturer. My full name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Sari. My matric number is 270609 and now I would like to talk about my part in data summarize. But before I start, I would like to talk about my project. The title report is students spend time at Sultanah Bahiyah Library in University Utara Malaysia. First about age of UM student. Figure in pie chart has shown the percentage of each classes, and the highest frequency among the classes is in class 21 until 22, which is 42, and the percentage of the class is 42%. Below is numerical summary of this test collection, and in numerical summarized table, the mean of respondent age is 22.7 years. The median of the sample is 22.4 years. The variance show the table in the same table is 3.52, and the standard deviation is 1.89, and the mood of the sample is 22 years. The second still about the age of UM student in box plot in grouped data according in figure quartile figure. The box plot show the three quartiles quartile. First quartile Q1 and located in 21. The second quartile located at 22, which is known as median, and the third quartile located at 25. The box is cut into an unequal part where the upper part is longer than lower part. So then the interquartile range IQR is 4. Meanwhile, for the lower limit shows the value which is 50 and upper limit is 31. The table 4.1 mean is marked on 25.66, which are near with the Q3 but out of the box plot. And then about gender of UM student, coding in pie chart and table, it shows the percentage of respondent, and they have two types of option provided in Google Form, which are female and male, and the higher percentage feedback we receive is from female respondent, which is 60%, while the male respondent, the percentile is 40%. And then about school and college student in UM, the according the other pie chart and figure table, the highest percentage is college art and science, CIS, which is 56%. The second highest from same table is College of Business (OB), which is 28%, and at least also least percentage of the school college involving which colleges, which is only 12%. Mostly the students or college or science is likely to go to library to find textbook and hard course learning. And then about the various question, then my group make is how many hours do you spend also tanah library in UM per month? According the uh, pie chart, um, the pie chart show, then the respondents spend on tanah library in UM per month, and respondent, most of respondents choose 3 until 6 hours of spending on library in UM per month, and especially also respondent which choose is answer is 54.5%. The respondent which is 12 until 15 hours have a lower position percentage which is 6.9%, and mostly students spend for 3 until 5 hours just only for searching additional information for assignment or study before exam. And the last about how many times do you stay on certain biology and per monthly? According the other pie chart has shown the frequent respondent student I stay in library. Most of them choose 5 until 6 times of last day stay in library in per monthly, and the percentage of respondent which is 34.7%, and then respondent which choose 7 until 8 times have a lowest percentage is 9.9%. And even at UM, students spend for 5 until 6 times per monthly. Some of them have a lot of activities inside or outside in 4 year Sultanah Bayar Lebih during weekend. That's all for me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Shazana binti Jasni Harishan. My metric number 259398. Today, I would like to present about hypothesis test for confident interval for one population. Our group collects information on the ages of student about average time spent monthly on library in UUM. However, we managed to get 100 respondents from students by using Google Form. We took all the respondents of these people who spend time at Sultanah Bahiyah Library in UUM. So, to be concluded, we can be 95% confident that the mean age of all students who spend time at Sultanah Bahiyah Library is somewhere between 20.6 years and 24.7 years. For hypothesis test, using critical value approach, our group assumed that means of age who spend time at Sultanah Bahiyah Library, which is at least 24.7 years. A random sample of 100 of students from all schools who spend time at Sultanah Bahiyah Library selected, and the mean of the sample age is 22.7 years, and for the standard deviation is 1.9 years. Using the 5% significant level, we are able to conclude that the mean of people's age who spend time at Sultanah Bahiyah Library at least 24 points, at least 24.7 years. So for the interpretation at the 5% significance level, the data provides sufficient evidence to conclude that the mean age who spend time at Sultanah Bahiyah Library is at least 24.7 years.
So from what we can conclude, most of the respondents choose 3 or until 5 hours of spending time on library in UM per month, and the percentage of the respondent who choose this answer is 55%. The respondent who choose 12 until 15 hours have the lower percentage, which is 6%. Mostly the UM students spend 3 until 5 hours just only for searching for additional information for assignment or studying before exam. The library is also a suitable place for students to review lessons compared to the neglected bedroom. In addition, how frequently the respondents stay at Sultanabaya in UM per monthly, most of the respondents choose 5 until 6 times of staying in the library in UM per month, and the percentage of the respondent who choose this answer is 34%. The respondent who choose 7 and 8 times have the lowest percentage, which is 10%. Even likely UM student spend 5 until 6 times per month. Some of them have a lot of activities inside or outside in the foyer Sultana Bahia during weekend. Involvement of activities in the library area is also able to increase the attendance of students to use the facilities provided by the university to improve various knowledge, especially non-academic. So that's all from our group. Thank you.